What's up, guys? So, AEW's pay-per-view All Out happened last week, but I wanted to do a little catch-up video talking about the results. I would have done it sooner, guys, but I've been busy. I really have. So, a particular result I wanted to talk about specifically for this video was the AEW Championship match between Jon Moxley and MJF. Now, there's no doubt that MJF is like the most popular AEW wrestler right now. With that being said, I personally thought it was too soon to slap the belt on him. I mean, as great as this guy is on promos, he really hasn't had any big feuds since Cody. And also, in 2020, prior to his championship match last Saturday, he only had 8 matches. So I think putting the belt on him would have been rushing it. I know there's a lot of, like I said, MJF is really popular. He's definitely like what's hot in AEW today among fans. And I agree, he's definitely got charisma. He is definitely like top heel in AEW, one of the top heels in all of professional wrestling, arguably. But to be honest, it was too soon to strap the belt on him. That and Moxley is a great champion in his own right, and I think he deserves to hold the belt a little longer. Yeah, the guy worked hard to revamp his career, and I really think that there are other candidates to take the belt off Moxley that are better as of now, and that's no jab at MJF at all. MJF has his future ahead of him. He is really young. Some people said that he was buried with this loss. Well, I gotta say, if you can't survive one loss, then are you really superstar material? Because nobody goes undefeated forever. So that moment you take your one loss, that derails your career? I don't think so. I mean, it depends on you, and it depends on how you're booked. So all the writers, the bookers in AEW, if they're smart at what they do, I'm sure MJF will be fine. He will get another title shot. In the meantime, he has other stories to tell, like his story with Wardlow. We know that in the story, he's paying Wardlow, not Tony Khan. So that could lead to a feud between the two somewhere down the road. Definitely something that shouldn't be rushed. But I always thought that Wardlow had like main event potential too, that one day he would turn on MJF and they could have a big feud. I already saw potential in Wardlow. I looked up those top 10 or top 50 moves of a wrestler, and this guy's really athletic. So he definitely has a future, but story for another day. This is about Jon Moxley and MJF. So, yeah, I'm sure MJF is fine, but the results I am definitely happy with. I'm a big Jon Moxley fan, and I really think Moxley is a really credible champion. He's a great champion, and having him retain is definitely a good result. MJF's not ready, and it just elevates Moxley even farther up. Yeah, he beat one of the hot stars today, so that definitely helps him, and I don't think that hurts MJF because, like I said, MJF is really young. He's got his whole career ahead of him. He's got a lot of charisma to just be buried. I don't think that he's buried. During the match, MJF gave Jon Moxley a run for his money in that match. So he's definitely not buried. So Moxley made him look strong as well, so that's good. I mean, I like the storytelling in that match. I mean, being like the heel that he is, he got the paradigm shift ban, as you all know. But Moxley, being the clever champion that he is, he found a way to full MJF. MJF snuck in a low blow, and Wardlow attempted to toss MJF that dynamite ring that he used to knock out people. And when he tried to go for the ring, Moxley just beat him to the punch and hit him with a paradigm shift while Wardlow distracted the referee. So that distraction that Wardlow provided for MJF, it backfired on MJF. And then from there, yeah, Jon Moxley snuck in the paradigm shift, and it was 1, 2, 3, done. Yeah, it was definitely a great match. A lot of back and forths. I really thought that part of me really thought they were going to give MJF the win just because of how popular he was. I mean, I didn't think he was ready though. That's just me. You cut a few good promos and suddenly you're championship material. I don't think it works that way. I mean, only 8 matches, and I really think that MJF needed more building up. He definitely has potential. I'm not taking anything away from him at all. But as of right now, Moxley still deserves to be champion. MJF is the future, but for a company to have a future, you have to have a present. Without a present, there can be no future. And that present is Jon Moxley. So I'm glad Moxley retained, because that's the result I was hoping for. Now, who should take the belt off Moxley? Story for another day, but I really think it should be Kenny Omega. We know that he's getting hints of a heel turn, and he probably will turn heel pretty soon, but like I said, story for another time. As of right now, these are my thoughts on Jon Moxley versus MJF. I am personally happy with the results. But what do you guys think? If you disagree, I know a good amount of you might disagree, but just go ahead. Sound off on the comments below, as long as you keep it respectful. I don't mind if you disagree at all. But anyway, this is Leo, and I will see you guys in the next upload.